to our house. Today is January 7th. We just got done with an explosive pay period. My name is Mark. This is Elise. We are the Muellers. We have been involved with Advocare for now 5 years. So that's our 4th January that we are starting with Advocare. And I'm telling you right now, it was explosive. We just got off a call, or a diamond call, that talked about the numbers, and it's incredible the momentum. It's incredible the amount of pins that are in qualification in this company. So the momentum is here. All right. The first thing we got to talk about, is we have some new advisors.
Yes.
And the advisor status is that 40% status. Once again, whether you're getting there to get the highest discount on the products, or you're getting there to share and build your own Advocare business, we celebrate new advisors. All right. And so we've had a few new advisors this pay period, and they are, and forgive us if we mess up your names.
We will. Brittany Eves, Kevin Holstrom, Crystal McCleary, Jana Redinger, Rachel Williams, and Whitney Wilson. Great job, guys.
Congratulations for getting to the 40%. That is the first step. Like I said, what you want to do with it, that's completely up to you, but congratulations. And that's our goal in Advocare, is to get as many people as we possibly can to 40%. People want to ask me, what do I do? I help people get to 40% discount on the world's best products, and then I teach other people how to get other people to 40%. That's Advocare. Simple as that. Let's turn off the video. Let's move on next. Oh, no. So what's next? All in momentum. All right? All in momentum. We got 90,000 plus people right now on the 24-day challenge. 90,000. All right?
Day one today.
Day one today. And the neat thing about that, you guys as team members, we got close to 250 people that we're affecting their lives. All right, so just let's simplify that. Just the fact that we are helping 250 people get healthy, including us two, so 248, helping them get healthy, that's the small part. But imagine if that can spread and get out, and that's what it's going to do. All right, let me give you two numbers. December 30th, December 31st, two records in the Advocare company. 2,300 new members on the 30th, 2,300 new members on the 31st. And like I said before, you guys had a recruiting period with new members that was it was just crazy. So you got all in momentum. We got to talk about, we did a webinar, myself and Abdul did a webinar before. We taught you some tricks, but we're going to follow up with some of that stuff. And what's better to follow up than with the follow-up book?
Right. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year and welcome to the first day of the challenge. I know I'm excited. Trying to stay warm here in Ohio, but so what does the follow-up book look like? Mark and Abdul, I know, talked about this, but this is really important because I think with all the virtual training that we have right now, the calendar and that we have, the virtual coach, that stuff is so great. I mean, we have never had so much support to help people through this challenge. Even the app, I got on the app last night, joined the group. Our group name is...
Our group name, we have a couple group names on our team, but our group name right now that we are effectively in is Lean in 2015 Natty, N-A-T-I. And there's spaces in between all the words. Lean in 2015 Natty.
Yeah, and so with all that support, I think it's really simple to just say, here, you've got the challenge, here's your support, and just push them on their way, which I know that's not your heart, but it's easy to do. And as you're doing this challenge, I want you to really focus on, we have this follow-up book. How does this work? It's really inexpensive. It's just a binder with the dividers, the 31, because of the months, the days of the month. And basically, we all started on the same time, but you're going to have people coming in at different times in this challenge. So you're going to want to put their, I talked to a guy on the phone today that I knew from high school, and he told me his goals. I'm going to write his goals down. He's going to tell me when he's going to start. It's not going to be the same day as me. So let's pretend that he starts on the 10th. I would go to tab number 10, and I would put his sheet in here that has his goals, where he's starting, what he wants to accomplish. And then that way, each day I will move that paper so that I will know what day. So you're not always saying, what day are you on? It's really important that you follow up with them the first 3 days. I've had people on day one, I'll call, how's it going? How's the fiber drink? Fiber drink, I took the milkshake, or the shake. So it's really important that we make sure that we that they're on track on day one, that everything's going good, that they're getting enough water, that they're getting their snacks, and they're keeping their metabolism constant. And then day 2 and day 3, if possible, even if it's just a check-in. But and make it yourself available for if they have questions, they can call you and with those questions. So this follow-up book makes it really easy. It's a great way to keep yourself on task and know what to do next.
And don't forget that this is a great time. You got some amazing leaders. The Vision Casters team is made of an amazing group of leaders that are here to help you. So if you got people on challenges and maybe that person's not having the great results they want, that is a perfect time to say, you know what, let me get you on the phone with the person that helped me. And that's a great way to introduce them to how to do a 3-way call. All right. Now, when you're following up and when you're keeping up with them, I like to say that it shows my age, but the questions that make you go, And so when you're following up with these people, you need to be asking them questions. All right. Let's say a person comes up and says, I love this Spark stuff. And you should say, you know what? Well, Spark tastes a lot better at 40%. All right. So you start throwing in cues about how to get a higher discount or a discount that is higher. You ask them, I like the 3 assessments. One assessment is how do you feel? Second one's how your clothes fitting, and then the third one is scale. How are your clothes fitting? Oh, they're fitting a lot looser. All right, so I'm starting to get positive feedback from them, and then once they say their clothes are like looser, I go, are people noticing? I don't see you every day, so are people noticing a difference in you? And then that makes them think, oh yeah, the person I work right across from the hall from, she definitely noticed. She asked me what I was doing. So now you're getting their mindset of, you know what? This is how we share with our friends. We just share what's working for us. That helps you get a bigger discount, or that's what I do that's my plan A job right now, is to share these products with other people. So asking the right questions in your follow-up, you can get them their mind thinking about referring people, possibly just to you, or referring people to help them get a bigger discount. And then remember, on the Facebook page, I made a video on membership, and it just talks about getting a higher discount. All right, but with that, once that person says, "Yeah, I got 3 people at my workplace that are excited, and they kind of want to do what I do," that's when we set up a meeting. All right, so now you say, you know what, we can get those people together. I'll come and I'll talk to them, and you just set up a mixer. Okay, so now all of a sudden you're getting their friends on product. Guess what? To keep the momentum going, you're not going to put it to the new person to follow up with them. You're going to get the phone number of all those new people, and now you're following up with them. You never know when you're going to find a business builder out of a product user. Right here are 2 business builders that we were just product users at first. Okay? So maybe it's a meeting. Maybe it's a 2-on-1 meeting with a friend, a cousin, a neighbor to get them a higher discount. Maybe it's a 3-way phone call with a friend across country that wants to do the same thing. So the follow-up is that's why they say the fortune's in the follow-up. The follow-up is so important. You're building relationships, you're helping them get results, you're helping them see the potential of sharing this to either get a higher discount for themselves, just to be a product user, or B, to maybe bring in some income. Okay, and you're showing them what Apple cares about. Okay, so with that, remember the all-in people, this is huge, 200 and plus on this team. They have a free shipping of a retail order of $250 or more for this whole month until the first week in February. So that's another thing, is staying with them for the 10 days, teaching them how to do day 11, 14, the second 14 days, and then saying what's next. What are your goals? Let's take it to another level. So this is a product-driven business. Period. You saw the momentum. I saw how much overrides you guys had. This is a product-driven business. So you drove product into their mouths. Let's keep it driving down the field. And this will be the future for you and your families from here to come. The January checks will be the future. All right. Hopefully you guys saw that. Now, Elise.
Well, before I do that, I just wanted to add to that with the all-in, like we heard today on the Diamond Call. Just remember, we've got our all-in people, and now we need to look beyond that and say, now who's next? Because we have so many great things with all of these, the app and the virtual coach, and then you being the coach and the results that they're gonna be seeing from you. You want to also focus on that too. We've got lots more challenges to go and more to come. So we're really excited about this momentum and this excitement. We just heard on the call today a couple of people, Richard Wright, the president, talking about his brother and just the impact that the products have had on them. So you have the ability in your hands today to change somebody's life. That's huge, and that's a great feeling. So go see whose lives you can change. So what I want to bring up really quick is Advo Nation. We're really excited about that. Why should you go there? What's the reason? Well, I can tell you from our perspective and from things that we've heard from our team, it is a game changer because you get to see a different look with Avocare, an overall, a big view, the big picture of how Avocare can change so many lives. I mean, you've seen on a small scale, you've heard individual stories because stories is what we use to share the message of Avocare. Well, this is great because you're going to hear from speakers that, wow, are just inspirations to us and to so many people in different areas of the United States, speakers we haven't even heard before. So I'm excited about that. I hope you are too. It's not too late. $69 gets you there. And also wanted to let you know that we are talking about, starts January 10th, January 17th, and then we have we got an exciting phone call the other day. Rick Loy, VP Avocare, I don't know if you guys know Rick, but he's an amazing man. He called us and said, you know what, I want to talk to your team. I want to be there for you guys in whatever way possible. I'm going to take a night and be with you guys and your team. So we have been brainstorming, what can we do? I mean, this is awesome to have this opportunity to share Rick Loy with you guys on a more intimate level. So we were thinking that
probably Thursday the 15th. That's 2 days before the Cincinnati All In. We're probably going to have a big team mixer here with an intimate training afterwards with Rick. So look for details. We're fired up. Anytime that a corporate person calls us and says they want to get here, we want to get them in front of our team as possible. And you talk about letting somebody help us do a mixer. And Rick is incredible. So the fact that we might do that, look for something coming out very shortly. We're just shoring up the times with Rick today, and we'll get that to you. Okay.
And the other thing was after Advo Nation, you're going to see the big picture. You're going to see the large group. We are going to try to break up into a small group for those of you who are going to stick around. And we're going to have it at our house, and it's going to be really informal. So we'll give you details for that coming too. So we hope you can make that time as well.
Remember, $69. If you're going to one of the locations that's January 10th, you have until January 9th, that Friday at 5 p.m. to still get your tickets. It's never too late to get people there. And then for the January 17th, which includes Cincinnati, you have until the 16th at 5 p.m. to get your ticket. Right. It's not too late. And when we talk about from a business standpoint, who do you want to get there? I want to get as many people as I want there. I want to get as many legs of business, different routes there as I possibly can to cover my numbers. And put on top of this all-in momentum, get some of these people to start seeing the other side of it and getting them to Advo Nation. And you're talking about having a January, February, and a whole year that will be completely different than last year. So we're excited. So let's talk about some recognitions. We had you guys blew it up. Your pay periods were incredible. Like I said, I saw some huge potential checks, and that made us fired up. But let's talk about, this is the one I'm probably the most excited about. We talk about new members. You guys have done a great job of locking in and showing the benefit of a membership of at least a 20% discount, if not more. And we had a ton of people that we're going to start down here and go all the way up. And then we're going to start with 2 and go all the way up to a lot more.
Okay, so with 2, congratulations. We have Diane Streeter, Joe Fawcett, Deborah Matthias, Andrea Morales, Aaron Swope, Kim and Dave Foreman, Lisa and Walter Mowry, Marion Kindred, Brandon White. With 3, we had Stacy and Lance Sun, Shauna Streeter, Justin Kurth, Laura and Rob Price, Don and Tirza.
Come
I know
on, man.
you. I'm so sorry.
Happy anniversary anyway.
Yeah, Cameron with 3. I'm horrible. Richard Riley. John Snyder with 4. These are all 4 now. Renee and Glenn Garvin. Steve and Barb Weaver. With 5, Tony and Abdul Abermela. And with 6, leading the way, Grant and Teresa Weaver. Congratulations.
Awesome. And it's hard to do this, but we just want you to know that we're in the field working with you too. We had 8 new members, so we're fired up about that also. But we don't say that to brag. We say that to let you know that we're not doing anything that we're not asking you guys to do. If that makes any sense. And you can tell how hard that was for me to say. So anyway, we move on. So now 3K. Why do we raise up the 3K people? First of all, there's a lot of people 2K. There's a lot of people 1K. We had 130 people make overrides. So you guys are doing it, and don't feel bad if you didn't make the 3K club. That's not what this is about. This is a rise up to people that did, because we talk about PGV. If it's 1,000, your business is just kind of getting there. If it's 2,000, it's slowly going up. If it's 3,000, it's on a nice little trajectory. So the more that you can be involved with the 3K club, the quicker your business will grow. And if it's not 3K this time, then make it a point next time to get there. Don't get all fired up about not being on. But we had some 3K people.
We had a lot of people here.
So let's go.
All right, so with 3,000, Tracy Payne, Brian and Jen Myers, Robin Laura Price, Stacy Hackett, Steve and Barb Weaver, Kim and Dave Foreman, Renee and Glenn Garvin, Grant and Teresa Weaver. With 4,000, we had Corey and Lauren Booz, Brian and Ashley Meyer. And with 5,000, we had Dale and Stephanie Hall. Great job. With 6,000, we had Lisa and Walter Mowry. And Tony and Abdul Abermela with $6,820.
That's awesome. Once again, you see the relationship between memberships and PGV.
Absolutely.
You guys are doing a great job once again. Those people that are in the 3K club, keep it up. You have growing, thriving businesses. We're excited for you. Those guys that didn't make it this time, a lot of you are real close. Some of you are going to be there. We're so excited to be able to mess your name up too. Anyway, so now next, pins and qualification. So, what does a pin mean? We don't get fired up about pins as much on our team, because to do it the right way, it's going to happen naturally. And pins and qualification mean it's the amount of people that you're helping. Okay, and so we have, I think, 5 silver pins and qualification. So what's a silver pin, Mark? Silver pin means you got at least helping 1 or 2 teams, possibly 3 teams, 3 40%ers below you build their businesses, and that means about an average about $1,000 a month. And so we have 5 people in qualification, and they are.
Well, before I say that, I'm going to say the one thing about pins that I think is great. It's a great aim. A lot of people have goals. They write down goals, so they might say silver pin's my goal. It is about the amount of people you help, and it's also something that will create momentum in your business. If you have something to shoot for and goals to shoot for, hopefully in this new year, y'all have written down your goals for this year. I know we are doing that, and we are getting ready to talk about that right today. And we're going to have our goals written down, and if any of you want to write your goals down and send them to us, we'd be happy to talk to you about those. So that's awesome.
And on the other side, if anybody wants to keep us accountable, we'd love that too.
Okay. So silver qualification is Brian and Ashley Meyer, Julie Wright, Marianne Kindred, Hugh and Sita Griffith, and Diane Streeter. Congratulations. Let's
Awesome.
get that silver pin and let us know how we can help, as well as your leaders.
Now, gold pin. All right, so gold pin, now you're helping, the ratio in AvoCare is 40% legs. You need about 3 of them to get a star leg. So gold pin, you're probably helping 3 to 4 teams build businesses. Gold pins average about $30,000 a year. Plan B, part-time income. That's pretty cool. All right, this couple's been in gold before. This time, they're going to knock it out.
All right, Travis and Tara Constance, congratulations.
Awesome. And I saw you guys' paychecks. A lot of people are real close. I appreciate the ones that didn't try to overextend and get a pin. I've done that before. It's not fun when you do that. Keep doing what you're doing, and the pins will pop. I promise you that. And so, last but not least, before we close this thing up, rookie bonus. All right, I love our new rookie bonus program. Once you become a 40% advisor, that's why we mentioned our new advisors. They have 3 consecutive pay periods, which is about 6 weeks, to add 3 new members. And under those 3 at least 3 new members, a lot of these put 6, 7, 8 in. Under those members, at least a cum of $3,000 of volume. The reason why I love it, because it teaches you how to create a business that is going to last for a lifetime. And so we had 2 people win a $500 rookie bonus for 3 weeks, but on top of it, remember, they still get the commission that they got from Advocare. So a lot of these checks are well over $1,000 for truly part-time work, and they are.
All right, so congratulations to John Schneider and Renee and Glenn Garvin.
Boom.
Great job.
Awesome. So keep momentum going. We have crazy momentum, and this is what you have 2 choices, and we said this on the webinar. You have 2 choices. One choice is to ride this momentum, and to ride the momentum, eventually the momentum will slow down. Or the second is ride this momentum, but at the same time create new momentum off this, and that's by following up, reaching out. Remember, this is a product-driven business. Get more product into more people's mouths, and then start helping other people share that product or get to that 40% discount. And this will be an incredible year. This is our first pay period kickoff of this year. Like I said before, I saw the type of checks that a lot of you guys are receiving, and imagine that. Look for the vision of that continuing on, not only in one pay period, but for the rest of 2015, and think about what that will do for your family. All right, that's what's important to us. How can that affect your family? And then this is going to be a great year. This momentum is going to be nuts. We've heard a few secrets on the Diamond Call that our corporate office, you think they're done? You are silly. They're going to be a $1 billion company, and they're going to force this momentum for you. So you got to help from corporate. We just have to do our part by getting on the phone, following up with people, getting people to Avbo Nation. Let them see the total big picture, and then it'll be crazy. So we'll see you guys either the 15th at our house. If you're local, we'll see you the 17th at Avbo Nation. And I know we got some people in Orlando and Albany. We got people all over doing Avbo Nations. But we'll see you afterwards if you want to come. I might have some Grater's ice cream.
All right, thanks.
Bye. Hey.